Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video where I will be mentioning all the DLCs in Jurassic World Evolution. So, before we release all of these dinos, in the Sanctuary DLC or something like that, um, you have you get this new building called the Greenhouse where you get to um, bring prehistoric plants back to life and stuff like that, and then you have to make planto feeders for the herbivores around the park, and then extends their life, their health, and stuff like that, and makes them not get sick. And during the Sanctuary DLC, it came with the sand and the landscaping settings. It came with sand, rock, and dirt, and grass is obviously what we all have to do. And then for the nature, you have the grassland as usual. That's the default one right here. And then what's that called? Crag, I think that's what it's called. Is right here where it's just like little yellow, tiny little yellow flowers. And then the vibrant has some red flowers. That I don't know what that yellow thing is, but whatever. And then the coastal, coastal has blue flowers and little tiny bits of grassland here and there. And the Sanctuary DLC also came out with six types of rocks. Rock 1 is this big fat one. Rock 2 is this one. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then the trees it came with was the giant big fat tree. And then it came with this one that looks like a Jurassic Park tree, a palm tree, mini palm tree, and another kind of thing that looks like a Jurassic Park tree. And that's all the things in the DLC. But DLC Sanctuary thingy, that thing. and for the Jurassic Park Sanctuary, Jurassic Park DLC, if you didn't buy it, this came for free. The Redwood Tree 3, 2, and 1, the Redwood Tree group, those are what came in for free, and the potties, the restroom. And the restroom and the aviary were the ones that came in through the Return to Jurassic Park update. During the Return to Jurassic Park update, you have many other stuff like the Hammond Foundation, the Hammond Creation Labs look different and stuff like that. But okay, now we went over that. But and I think this is the only new building in the Secrets of Dr. Wu or something like that. The advanced storm setting, which it's like the storm defense station has 40% to buildings within large radius, and then this one is small radius where protects them better, but with a small area. So you need to construct more of these big ones to protect at least a good 2, 4, 3 buildings. And that's the Secret of Dr. Wu, the Claire's Sanctuary DLC, and the Return to Jurassic Park DLC. And each of those DLCs came with individual dinosaurs. Like the Sanctuary came with Albertosaurus, Euophocephalus, and where's that other one? Oh, Aranosaurus. Well, let's see. You know what? Let's just go in the engine database. It's easier with them. So Acrocanthosaurus was in the Carnivore DLC. So it's like big and fat. Albertosaurus was in the Sanctuary DLC. Ankylodocus was Wu DLC. Archaeomus Minus was Deluxe Dinosaur DLC. And I think that's it in this section. Oh, Carcharodontosaurus was in the Cretaceous DLC. Compsognathus Jurassic Park DLC. Crichtonosaurus was in the Deluxe DLC. What's this? Oh, that one's normal. Dreadnoughtus, Cretaceous DLC. Dryosaurus was the Herbivore DLC. Euophocephalus, the Clara DLC. Oh, Herrerasaurus Carnivore DLC. Homocephaly, the Herbivore DLC. And this was the Cretaceous DLC. And Indominus Rex and Interruptor already default. Mayungasaurus was in the Deluxe Dino DLC. No. And the Pseudoceratops, it didn't come with any DLC, but I put it within this video because it came. Hey, what happened to you? It came during that little mini movie, Battle at Big Rock or something like that, where a new Pseudoceratops shows up and stuff. The Nigersaurus. This little guy, surprisingly, he's a sauropod, and he eats from the small little feeders. That's funny. This one came from the Herbivore DLC, Veiw DLC, Claire DLC, the Carnivore DLC, and the Jurassic Park DLC. You know what's funny? The Pteranodon, if you look on his wings, it kind of looks like a kind of blue. But when you take them out, they're brown. They're like brown and kind of black. I don't know why they show blue there if there's no blue in it. Oh, Spinoraptor was in the Veiw DLC. Stegoceratops was in the Veiw DLC as well. The Styracosaurus was in the Deluxe. And Suchomimus was in the Deluxe. And last but not least, our Troodon was in the Veiw DLC. So if we count, it would be like at least a good 25 new dinos. Other 25, 26, I don't know. DLC dinos. Including the Pseudoceratops. Okay, now we shall release our dinos. Wait, is there anything else we need to cover? Oh, yes, and one more thing. These fish feeders appeared out of nowhere, I think, in 2019. Somewhere near spring, summer, fall, I don't know. But they started appearing for the Spinosaurid dinosaurs, like the Spinosaurus, Suchomimus, all those. But before we release the dinos, I need to check something. Dino escapes. Oh, combat frequency. None. Okay, good. Because I don't want anyone to die. And then when they decay, they disappear and I can't show them again to you. Okay, so let's release our Acrocanthosaurus. Its name means high-spined lizard in Greek, or something like that. Oh, one more thing. This thing. This is, in the Claire Sanctuary thing, where you use this instead, usually, and Jarvis use it as well, and stuff. So, like, this is the thing, like, it's fun, actually. Go in it, you could drive it. Like, when you go in the gyrosphere, when you drive it manually, it doesn't give you the dinosaur information, but on the car, yeah, it does. Okay, now the Albertosaurus. Albert, that's what I call it. I'd expect him to be a little bigger, but maybe that's just regular shape. Oh, and one thing that's kind of rigged in this game. I was reading a book about about dinosaurs, and the Homocephaly turns out to be around the average human size, and then it's very small. It's smaller than the people in the game. That's kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of messed up. They make him so small. And Glodocus is a hybrid, not a real dinosaur. Remember that. Any newcomers to this channel, this guy is what you get. This is a hybrid. Not a good guy. Well, he's good, but he causes damage, just like the Indominus Rex. He's a bad dino. Well, Ankylodocus is I don't know what it means, but it's a hybrid. It's a mixture between Ankylosaurus and Diplodocus. I think it's the only deluxe sauropod. Oh wait, no, there's Dreadnoughts. Alright, this guy's taking forever. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. See, he's got on his head, he's got the little horns from that thing, the Kylosaurus. Man, this video is taking longer than I expected. Okay, we have Arcanus and Iris. This guy's just fast. They have little beaks. There's Carcharodontosaurus. Oh, yeah. Oh, and one more thing about the dinos. Wrong button. Usually the DLC dinosaurs have at least a limited to 5 to 6 skins. 4 to 6 skins. But if you bought them from like the Jurassic Park, the Claire DLC or the Veiw DLC, those specific dinosaurs could get more skins in a challenge. Carcharodontosaurus, Cretaceous, and another? Ah, come on! Why'd I do that? Why'd I make 2? Okay, whatever. Let's skip that then. Compsognathus, Tridenosaurus. Wait, did I skip one? Nope, I didn't skip one. Where's the Compsognathus? Compsognathus, whatever. So small, miserable, gets eaten easily by a small carnivore. Tritanosaurus. It's kind of like in Kylosaurus. It makes the same sound. Dreadnoughtus, the sauropod. Dryosaurus is a little herbivore. I don't even know what that is. And this little guy reminds me of, if you've seen the movie Dinosaur, that little Kylosaur right there. The little cute little guy. What's coming out? Oh, Dreadnoughtus. Alright, now enough of that. Let's see. Wait, let me see if I didn't double anybody. Triceratops, Dilophosaurus, Herrera, Homa, Iguana, Mahayanga, Major. Yeah, I didn't double anybody. Wait. Yeah, I didn't double anybody. Except this guy. I don't know why I doubled him. Oh yes. And while this guy's taking a long time getting out, I need to show you our pteranodons. Not a Dreadnoughtus, it's a Pteranodon, computer. Okay, so about the aviary, you can minimize the slots to 2, I think 1 actually, 1 to 6. Show view, like it has like a bunch of cameras and stuff. Oh wait. And then to deactivate aviary, the guy that's coming out will come out, and then after that nobody else, unless you activate it. Okay. So what else came out? Oh, Dryosaurus. Dryosaurus is right there. Now let's see. Oh wait, I skipped it. Now our Euophocephalus are Herrerasaurus, Homocephaly, Iguanodon, and Mayangasaurus. Why do these guys take so long? I'm like, why can't they just scurry out of the incubation thingy? Oh, and one more thing, about the DLCs. They cost money. They cost money. You need to spend some money to buy them. Oh, and one more thing. What's it called? Oh, in the Return to Jurassic Park DLC, it comes just at those signs like Eastock, T-Rex sign, Velociraptor, and stuff like that. I think I showed it to you in a previous video, every item in Jurassic Park. Just go to my channel and you'll find it there. Here, Homocephaly. Oh yes, this small little guy I was talking about earlier. Look how small he is. An average person is about the size of that Dryosaurus over there in the game. And then how is the Homocephaly so small? Why is it so small? They make all of these guys adults and they don't even grow anymore. What else is coming up? Iguanodon and Mayangasaurus. Nasutoceratops, is part of the Battle of Big Rock. It didn't come in any DLC, it came by itself. One of my favorite, no, Styracosaurus is one of my favorite. This guy's chill. He's a Nigrosaurus, or Titan, Orangosaurus, and Proceratosaurus. And we have Spinoraptor, Ceratops, Styracosaurus, Suchomimus, and Tron. Let's just wait for all of those guys to come out. While we're waiting for all of those fat guys to come out, let me go over some stuff. That now for the nature, ever since it was updated, the water, instead of like, you see how it looks like on ad right there down below. It looks like a lake and with the little grass right there. Okay, before it was just a little water droplet logo, and before they just have the forest and grassland and removed, but now they added these three: crag, vibrant, and coastal to the color DLC. Rays. This never changed. This is new. And I think depending on the island, you have instead of sand, you have like gravel. I think this instead of the sand. So like, I think on Isla Pena, Sorna, and I think some other ones, things change. Spinoraptor, Spinosaurus, and Velociraptor. So the Ceratops is one of the best, and that SCT, always call it Scotty. Okay, so ignore this guy. He isn't meant to be there. Why are you even here? Go away. This guy's empty. Velociraptor is coming out. I believe that's all the DLC items within the game. I believe so. Let me try to think. Let me go to my thoughtful spot because I am a poo bag. Okay, scenery, that's new. No, but like not new, but like it's part of one of the updates. Restroom, we already went over in the beginning. Fencing, we already went over. Oh, for the Jurassic tour, one thing, you need to buy the Player Sanctuary DLC thingy, and then to use it, and then it's like the gyrosphere but car. And I believe that's all. This guy and these two are the new enclosure view. Oh, management views, and surprisingly, it's required to have a restroom in your park. You actually need a restroom in your park, or else, well, people aren't gonna be happy. They need to hold in their waste. What else? I was gonna go over something. Oh yes, since all the updates and stuff, there are not that sandbox setting. There are different sandbox settings like. No failed incubations was one of the new ones. Well, not new, but it's recent. Combat frequency was new. Herbivores. No. These were already there. Oh, social population and habitats were new. Dinosaur vehicle aggression is new because of the Return to Jurassic Park. They attack vehicles now. Invisible vehicles was one of the new ones. I believe that's it. That's all the new, recent ones. No, never mind. I believe that's all it was. Yeah, that's all it was. And I believe that is it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, a nice comment. If you leave a mean comment, I'm gonna block you from YouTube. Just kidding. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video about every single DLC item within the game. Remember, this video is called Every Single DLC Item in Jurassic World Evolution. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. You've got some nice carnivores if you buy it. I'm not pressuring you to buy it. I'm just saying it's a good idea. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a like. I will see you at our next video, which I do not know what it will be about. Oh, and for this, look, watch. When you go near your dinosaur or something, like, hold on. It'll leave, like, info about a dino. Hold on. Give it a while.
Although the Pseudoceratops has a very large snout, it is purely decorative. Her sense of smell is no better than other ceratopsids.
Yeah, you see, it was talking, like, manually driving, but, like, if you manually drive steer, it doesn't talk. That's sad. Well, yes, that's all we have to cover for it. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like. Really hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.